Hello, Sagittarius placements. Welcome to your June 2021 reading. My name is Brittany. This is Metanoia Tarot. I was going to do these astral dice, but I do not have them. Okay? Because I don't know where they are. I did it for Gemini and Cancer. I just wanted to say something before somebody who saw the reading and was like, where the dice at? I don't know where they are. I just... Listen. I'm still doing these readings, though. Okay, we're going to look at the theme. We're going to see the storyline for that theme. We're going to clarify those cards. We're going to get you a little message at the end. Okay, so for Sag placements, I feel like giddy energy, Sag. Ooh, I feel low. Okay, the theme for Sag placements for June 2021 is... What that is? That's the Five of Goblets. In the reverse, okay. The Five of Goblets, the Five of Cups. This is the supernatural deck. The Goblets are cups. And on the Five of Goblets cup, we have Gadriel. Or Gadriel. He was the angel that came. If you watch Supernatural, cool. If not, then I'm gonna just follow, okay? So Gadriel, Sam was hurt. He was dying. Gadriel showed up and was like, Sam was dying. He was in a coma or something like that. He wasn't conscious. So Dean was like, listen, angels, I need help. He prayed to all the angels, right? And Gadriel showed up and was like, what's up, what you need, cuz? And then he was like, and then Dean said to him, he said, listen, my brother's dying. I need you to save him. He was like, okay, I could possess your brother, but check this out. I'm also wounded. While I'm healing him, I'm going to also be, preserved. I'm also going to be like healing myself as well. So he was like, okay, cool. And then Gadriel possessed his brother. So his brother was like alive. And while he was possessing him, he was healing him at the same time. So Sam didn't know that he was possessed. So Gadriel like possessed him, but like went dormant. And he was in there doing all his healing work and all that other stuff. But come to find out, Gadriel was an asshole. And he killed some really important people in Sam and Dee's lives. And he was actually the dude that kind of set the world into fucking calamity. Because he was a piece of shit. So, and he was still a piece of shit. And he just was kind of like that dude that was like, nope, I got to handle business. Yeah, y'all love each other. And y'all are all about honor. But this nigga was like, I don't got no honor because I got a mission. So with the goblet of Five of Goblets in reverse, he is the perfect person for this. Because when it's upright, that's him when he was doing his thing. When he seemed like damn, this angel is really helping out. Good for him. He's so caring and understanding. But in the reverse is when we find out that he was a piece of shit and that he was manipulative and that he was just using Sam. And that he actually had a different plan all along, okay? The Five of Cups energy in the reverse is someone that's manipulative and emotionally just stunted, okay? They don't really understand how everybody else be feeling because they don't give a damn. So let's see what the storyline is for you, Sag placements. Let's see what the storyline is for you. We got one card out. Don't know what it is because it didn't flip over. But we're going to flip it over in a second. Let's get these two cards out. The next two cards for Sag placements for your storyline. What is the message for Sag placements? Ooh. Got the Two of Cups here, too. So this is probably somebody in a relationship with this Five of Goblets, this Five of Cups energy. And it's faded. And then, and before, the first card that came out is the Two of Swords in the reverse. So we got the Two of Swords in the reverse, and we got the Two of Cups. One more card for Sagittarius placements. Okay. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Two of Swords in the reverse is finally coming to a conclusion. There's no more confusion. You know exactly what it is that you want to do. And then the Two of Cups, in my opinion, is being exactly where you need to be. It could be about union. It could be a very strong union. But with this coming underneath the Five of Cups in the reverse, This seems like one of those unions that had to come together, but it wasn't like a healthy union, though. Or there could be another union coming in after making a decision about something, and it leads to your wheel of fortune. Because the wheel is always turning, right? So you have your, wheel of fortune in the upright season, then you have it when it's in the reverse. Then it goes back upright, then it's in the reverse. So right now, it's things are working in your favor, Sagittarius. And I'm not an astrologer, so I just want to make that disclaimer right now. But Jupiter is in Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. So Jupiter is right at home in Pisces. So also Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So from what I read from other actual astrologers, Pisces and Sagittarius placements, will be experiencing some like good luck, some positive things. So it's, just like you're dealing with two sides of the coins. Like, yes, there's somebody's here that's not very good to somebody. That's somebody that's not very reliable emotionally. They're not very stable emotionally, and they're kind of probably a manipulative jackass. But somebody's made a decision about something with this Two of Swords. They made their mind up about a union, and they are going into a Wheel of Fortune season. And I enjoy that. Okay? Let's clarify the Two of Swords in the reverse of Sag placements. What that is. Who that is over there. We got the Five of Cups. Oh, wow. That's funny. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. We got the Five of Cups clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse. So we got the theme as the Five of Cups in the reverse, right? Then we have the Five of Cups showing up again. So we are confirming that there is a Five of Cups energy here. And I think for you, Sagittarius, it seems like you're about to meet an energy that is totally opposite of what you've been dealing with, so you know the difference, because this person could have created some confusion, which is why there's this Two of Swords here. When I think of some reversed cards, the way the storyline could go, the way that the message comes out, it's almost implied that it was in the upright at some point, but now it's in the reverse. So for this, it feels like there was a Two of Swords energy in the upright where you didn't know what you needed to do, and you had to make a really tough choice. You had two tough decisions. And it kind of seemed like neither one was like for the best. It's like having to choose between the lesser of two evils. But in reality, regardless, you had to make a choice, right? So you made a choice. You know what you want to do, and this is being clarified by the Five of Cups. And you may have received some sort of help. What's crazy is I am thinking of King of Cups. How long have we been doing this reading? 8 minutes. And I'm thinking of the King of Cups because he was a jackass. I'm thinking of the King of Cups because Gadriel was a jackass. I think the message still resonates. Let me explain why. So we got the Five of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse is taking what you've salvaged. Taking what's left. Okay? You got 3 cups that fell over. You got 2 cups that's standing up in the traditional. I don't have my traditional deck out. This is not my traditional deck. Excuse me. But the message still says, check me out. So the Five of Cups in the reverse. That's when you've decided that you're done crying over what was and accepting what is. Like, okay, these 3 cups fell over, but you know what? I got these 2 cups still standing. I'm going to take what I have and keep it moving. The way Gadriel moved, Dean wanted to salvage what was left of Sam. So he's like, my brother's dying. I could cry about this, but we know Sam and Dean, they don't ever give up on each other. They always bringing each other back to life. So he was like, I could either cry over the fact that my brother is dying, or I could salvage what's left of him and do something about it. And that's what the fuck he did. He said, Angel, get into this nigga body. Heal him. He not gonna know. Don't tell him, because if he find out, he gonna eject me. Because Gadriel was saying, if he finds out what I'm doing, if he becomes aware of the fact that he's possessed by an angel, he can at any moment eject me and die. So just, it gotta be a secret. So he salvaged what was left in order to save his brother. And then we got the Five of Cups clarifying this Two of Swords. I know what I'm... Don't do that. We got the Five of Cups clarifying this Two of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Cups is about crying over spilled milk, kind of dwelling. And you have come to a conclusion with the Two of Swords in the reverse. I know somebody like, bitch, this whole message finna be different. It's not. Because that message had to come out for somebody. So, listen. I blame Mercury. So here we are. We got the Five of Cups. And we got the Two of Swords in the reverse. So yes, you've come to a conclusion about something, but like the Two of Swords is, like I said, choosing between the lesser of two evils. So you're not exactly happy with your choice. Like, you had to do what you had to do, because it wasn't like you had a great selection any goddamn way. So it's like you're still kind of like, yeah, I made my decision, but I'm not happy about it with the Five of Cups. I'm not, content with this decision. And also, there's someone that wants to salvage a relationship with this Two of Cups here. Someone wants to take what they can to heal what is left of a relationship that, based on these cards, it's not the happiest environment. Regardless, like, it's still not a happy union. Okay, we're going to clarify the Two of Cups. Like, there's hope. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, there is a possibility of things turning out very well. But not when somebody feels like they're just, just choosing between the lesser of two evils and just kind of doing what they got to do. And it don't seem like, oh, I made this choice and I'm so happy about it. Woohoo! Somebody doesn't feel well. And then we got, first of all, the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles just clarified the Two of Cups. Somebody's not reliable here. Whether it's emotionally or financially or just, they don't keep their word character-wise. They're not reliable. They don't do their part. Like Gadriel turned out not to be. He turned out not to be motherfucking reliable. The message still stands. I'm just saying. That didn't come out on accident. We're going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Sag placements. That is so funny. When I realized what was going on, I was like, hold up, bitch. That's not it. But it still is it. So we have the Ten of Wands. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody is exhausted from, doing everything. Somebody needs to take a load off. And when you take this load off, when you unload yourself of all these burdens, all this stress, you do get that Wheel of Fortune, because you're blocking the flow of good fortune in your life. You're blocking it because you're trying to carry everything on your own. But baby, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's probably why it feels like making a decision in this situation is pointless, because you got to do every goddamn thing anyway. Nobody's helping you with this decision. You got to make the decision by yourself. Nobody's supporting you through the decision, so you got to make the decision by yourself. But I will say, word of advice with this Five of Cups energy, get out of it. Tap into the Five of Cups in the reverse energy. Yes, it ain't what you want, but look what you got. And, let's find a way to make that worth your time. It's not, hopeless out here. You do still have the Wheel of Fortune. There is something still working in your favor, but you got to do your part. You got to do your part and unload all of the shit that's not yours. You got to do your part and unload all of the stuff that no longer even serves you anymore. Unload the stuff that has nothing to do with you anymore. And know that you do not have to pick up the slack of somebody who doesn't want to play their part. No matter if the relationship feels faded. Because Two of Cups for me is one of the strongest energies. It's a very strong, magnetic, intense relationship. But it's with somebody that's not reliable. You can't rely on them. And I think it's emotionally because it's underneath the Five of Cups. Got this Five of Cups energy here. With this Two of Swords in the reverse, like, yeah, I made a decision, but I'm still dwelling over the fact that I had to make this decision. Like, there wasn't even no relief with the decision. Okay, let's see what the message is for Sag placements. Okay, message for them. All right, bottom of the deck. Openness. Yeah, I say just, it don't look well right now. It's not obvious that things are working in your favor, but I think you should be open to the possibilities. Be patient. Be patient and be open to what could possibly turn out for you, Sag. You had to make one of those hard decisions. You don't like the decision you made because you don't like the choices you were given. But a decision had to be made for things to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Don't dwell on that one part of the journey. There's so much more to come. Don't overload yourself with a bunch of burdens and stress that you don't need right now. Be open to only doing what's necessary and not doing too much because you want to save a connection. You want to salvage something that probably cannot be salvaged, because you salvaging it means you have to pick up the slack of somebody who's not doing a fucking thing. No ma'am. No sir. Okay, I'll see you guys next month. Peace out.